Okay, so in the last session, we talked about a project and the different types of projects and the role of a project manager and about project management and client side people and IT people who involved in a project. Okay, so today we will look into a topic known as why does a project need a project manager and a business analyst. Okay, so this is a common question raises in every IT company. Like most of the developers and designers, they raise a question like, why does a project need a project manager and a business analyst? Because both people communicate with the client. Okay, so one person is enough for gathering the requirements and managing the team also. So anyhow, project manager communicate with the client all the time and BA business analyst communicate with the client all the time. So why we need two people? So let's see, why does a project need a PM and a BA, and what are their roles and responsibilities, and what are their similarities and differences between their roles and responsibilities. Let's look into this presentation. So here is an agenda. So these are the topics we will be discussing in our agenda now. What is a business analyst? First we will look into, so what is a business analyst? As per IIBA, International Institute of Business Analysis, the definition of a business analyst and description of a business analyst. And next, why does a project need a project manager and a BA? And then a role of a project manager and a role of a business analyst and skills and comparison between business analyst and like similarities and differences between business analyst and project manager, and what happens when both people work together. Okay? Or what happens one person do both the jobs at a time. Then how to achieve specialized project manager and BA roles. Okay, next let's start with a question, that is, what is business analyst? As per IIBA, International Institute of Business Analysis, the definition of a business analyst is: business analysts are responsible for identifying business needs. Yes. So suppose if anyone asks you, what exactly is a business analyst? What are your roles and responsibilities? So don't simply say that I just gather the requirements, I just document the requirements. At first, you have to interact with the client and you have to understand the project. Okay? You have to understand their needs. You have to interact with the SMEs and you have to interact with the end user sometimes, and you have to identify what exactly they are looking for, what is their need. Okay, that is your first step. And the second one is the business analysis. The business analyst is responsible for requirements development and requirements management. Yes, you are a key person because you are the person who gather requirements. If you don't perform well, if you didn't gather the requirements in a right way, then at the end of the day, the project will fail. Of course, client will check the document once again. They will cross check the document once again, but there is a chance. Okay. Specifically, the business analyst elicits. Elicitation is nothing but gathering requirements, analyzes, analysis, validates, and document business processes, organizational and operational requirements. Whatever the requirements you gather from the client, from SMEs, you have to analyze the requirements. You have to say that, see whether you gathered all the requirements or not, and you have to explain these requirements to your technical team so that your technical team will look into the requirements for feasibility. I mean, feasibility check is done here. People say that, technical people say that this is possible or not possible. Okay, if not possible, why it is not possible? Okay, that is nothing but feasibility check. Next, solutions are not predetermined, okay, by business analyst, but are driven solely by the requirements of the business. So solution, Business analyst is not going to do any solution, not going to give any solution, because solutions are given by technical people. Okay, as a BA, you have to explain the requirements to technical team. Those people will design the project, and those people will give a right solution to a project as per the requirements. Okay, but may also consist of process improvement or organizational change. Yes, as a BA, you may get a chance to change the requirements. Okay, that we call it as requirement change management process. Of course, as a BA, you have to gather, you have to change the requirements as per the client requirements. You have to change the requirements. Next, the business analyst is a key facilitator within an organization, acting as a bridge between the client, stakeholders, and the solution team. Client stakeholders means end users, customers, and the solution team is technical team, your IT team. Business analysis is distinct from financial analysis. Okay, project management, quality assurance, organizational development, testing, training, and blah blah. Of course, BI is completely different because see, we have financial analyst, we have quality analyst. So this is distinct. This is different from other analysts. Okay, next, roles versus titles. Yes, in every organization, in every IT organization, I mean, different organizations will have different roles. I mean, different designations. The roles will be same, but the designations may change. Some organizations they say software engineers. Some organizations they say consultants. Some people say um, technical consultant, something like that. Okay, and some organizations people say business analyst. The same business analyst, some organizations say process analyst, and some organizations say just analyst or requirements analyst or requirements engineer. Okay, in this way you find different people in a project, like business and systems analyst, data or process analyst, test engineer or a tester or a quality analyst, business unit manager, okay, or a business project manager, sorry, project manager, solution architect, okay, deployment team we call them as also, okay, administrators also we can say, business information manager, and many more. Like this you will find different people in a project. Already we discussed yesterday, right, in the project topic, what are the different, who are the different people we find in a project. Next, why does a project need a project manager and a BA? Having both a project manager and a business analyst is critical to a project success, of course. Let's see why. Okay, each role provides specialized capabilities that can make the difference between a project that succeeds and one that struggles. Okay, the project manager and a business analyst each play distinct critical roles on a project. Both have a common ultimate goal. What is that ultimate goal? Project success. Okay, project should be designed as per the requirements. Project should be designed within the time, within the cost. So at the end of the day, project success is the ultimate goal. I mean, client satisfaction is the ultimate goal for project manager and a business analyst. But focus on different aspects to achieve it. Yes, of course. A focus is on different aspects, like project manager look into cost management, risk management, okay, communications management, human resource management, cost quality management, scope management, and blah blah management. Wherein business analysts look into only requirements management, okay, change management. That's it. So that is what they are saying. It is difficult to wear both hats effectively on the same project. Yes, a person cannot wear two hats at a time. A person cannot travel on two boats at a time. Okay, the roles often intersect but also diverge. Yes, some areas you both work together, some areas you don't work together. Let's see. Coming to role of a project manager. Okay, so you should know, right, first what exactly the roles of a project manager. Usually the first person assigned to the project. Yes, basically project manager will be the first person who do the initiation, who involve in initiation stage. Yes, In project management, we looked into those five groups: initiation, planning, executing, monitoring and controlling, and closing the project, right? So the first person is a project manager, where this fellow initiate. In initiation, project manager discuss with the client, understand the project, understand the scope, then uh, talk about cost and quality and duration time. Okay, then project manager will plan, like how many people are needed according to the scope, according to the cost, how many people are needed, how much resources are needed, how much technology is needed. Okay, so project manager will decide. We call it as work breakdown structure after that, right? Then, so that is what usually the first person assigned to the project, then responsible for planning the project and ensuring the team follows the plan. That's what I said. Planning the project and ensure the team follows the plan means project manager will divide the work, like work breakdown structure is done. Okay, divide the designations, divide the work to different people. Manages changes, handles problems, keeps the project moving. Yes, project manager act. Okay, project manager stand like a backbone to the development team and make the project move forward. That is what keeps the project moving. Anything changes, many changes, handles problem means there can be resources changes like manpower changes or technology changes, any changes. But project manager should see that the project should not pause in the middle, should not stop in the middle, should not stuck up in the middle because of something. Okay, next, manages people, money and risk, of course. Chief communicator of good or bad news to the business sponsors and IT management. Yes, so project manager should not hide anything from the client, good or bad news, whether you designed it or not, whether this project is going to, I mean, the deliverables or the different stages we have, like analysis stage, design stage. Okay, so these stages are as per our timings, as per our deliverable timings. So we are going to deliver them or not, whatever it is. Or you got stuck up with some technical problem, or you got stuck up with some any problem, you have to clearly mention to project client, so that client will help you out, client will understand your problem. Otherwise, until unless you hide the issues, okay, the problems will be keep on increasing, and there will be a force from the client, there will be a pressure from the client. Okay, next. Next person, that is you. Okay, business analyst. Role of a business analyst, usually assigned to the project after it has started. Yes, of course, project manager after planning, after initiation only, project manager in the planning stage. Okay, uh, hire you people, hire business analyst. Give me a second. Okay, I'm getting a call. Just hold on a second, please. Yes, I'm back. Okay, we are talking about a role of business analyst. Usually assigned to the project after it has started. Yes, responsible for bridging the gap between the business and IT. Business is a client, IT is the IT technical company. Okay, I mean IT team. So as a BA, you have to act like a bridge and communicate with both the teams. Learn the business inside and out. Yes, as a BA, at first you have to understand. You have to understand about the organization. How do you understand about an organization, about client? Look at their Wikipedia, look at their websites, look at their existing applications if they have any, and try to understand. Okay, try to understand the client's business, and then understand the client project. That is what learn the business inside and out. Essentially, the architect of effective business systems. Yes, you are an architect because if you miss any requirement the project structure will change. Okay, job title, definition and responsibilities viewed inconsistently across the industry, as I told you, right? So some people say business analyst, some says process analyst, some says uh, requirements engineer. Okay, but whatever it is, the role will be same. The designations may change but the role will be same. Okay, next let's look into skills comparison similarities. Project manager. Let's look into the similarities of both project manager and BA. At first, project manager strong communication skills. Yes, BA should have also have strong communication skills. Understanding of the SDLC. Yes, both should have. Understanding of software development lifecycle. Which SDLC they are using? I mean, are they going with waterfall model? Are they going with prototype model or agile or Scrum or XP or RAD or RUP? Whatever, what not. There are so many SDLCs. We will be looking. We'll look into these SDLC life cycles and models and methodologies in the next sessions. Okay. Negotiation consequences building. Yes, regarding the price, regarding the requirements. Okay. Strong interpersonal and client management skills. Yes, both should have strong interpersonal and client management skills. These are the similarities. And let's look into differences between project manager and business analyst. Skills comparison. Okay. Project manager, ability to see the big picture for the project. Yes, project manager will see that whether the project is designed according to the requirements, according within the time, within the budget. Okay, wherein business analyst detail oriented. Business analyst will see that analysts don't bother about cost or duration. Business analysts just bother about the requirements, time and requirements. So whether all the requirements are designed within the time or not. Okay. Next point, directs project team. Yes, project manager, he's a manager, right? He or she who have to manage the team, make the project move forward, direct the people. Wherein business analyst listens to people, subject matter experts. Of course, BA, as I told you, BA should have good listening skills and good investigative skills, right? Wherein BA should gather requirements, understand the requirements. So BA will never manage a team. Okay, that is the job of project manager. Helps people, project team think things get done. Okay, any type of help people need, project manager will resolve the issues and try to make the project move forward. Wherein BA helps SMEs and describe how and why they perform tasks. Yes, once you design the project, BA is the one who explained the project to technical team. To client, to SMEs. Okay, I mean user acceptance testing, end user training is given by BA only, provided by BA only. Ensure the product is delivered on time within the budget. Yes, you have to see that whether the project is done. I mean, project manager will see that, as I told you right earlier, delivered on time within the budget. Wherein BA ensures the product is built right according to the requirements or not. That's it. Here some more differences. Project manager removes issue barriers. Issue barriers between people, between teams, between departments. Okay. between client and between technical team, whatever it is. Wherein BA identifies business issues. BA will identify issues. What are the issues? Okay, in what way people are not understanding the requirements? So in what way client is not understanding the thing? So any issues are there, business analyst will identify. Project manager manages project change control, as I told you. Business analyst manages requirements, change requests. Then project manager manages the work breakdown structure, as I told you, right? WBS. So BA should do business analysis part. Analysis part is 3 months of time. Designing is 3 months. Development is 3 months. Testing is 3 months. Like this, divide the work. Performs requirements related tasks in the WBS. That's it. By looking into WBS, as per the work breakdown structure, BA will perform his or her tasks. Then project manager management skills. Of course, project manager should have good management skills, wherein BA must have investigative and listening skills. That's it. These are some differences and similarities between project manager and a BA. And how do a PM and a BA work together? Let's see. Fundamentally, the project manager manages project resources, people, money, and BA manages the business stakeholders. The BA reports to the project manager on a project, of course. So PM is a superior to BA, right? These two people have significant overlap of responsibilities in certain areas. Let's see what are those areas. Okay, excellent PMs and BAs, project managers and business analysts will work hand in hand to make the most of each other's strengths, of course. So let's see those overlapping areas. Okay, areas of overlapping responsibilities at the time of project scope definition. In the beginning of a project, both should understand the scope of a project, both should understand the objective of a project, purpose of the project. Okay, project statement of purpose, project objectives, project business risks, and client relationship. Yes, both should have good understanding, good relation with client. Communication with SMEs and technical team. Yes, both. Project manager also. It depends on a project manager. Okay. Sometimes in some organizations, some project managers don't interact with. They won't interact with SMEs and SMEs. They just interact with technical team. But in some organizations, some technical project managers, they interact with SMEs also. Review of requirements, designs, and plans. Yes, project manager will peep into your system what you are doing all the time, because that fellow should know, right, what you are doing. That fellow should answer client at the end of the day. Okay. Next, areas of clear delineation of responsibilities. Business analyst and PM. Let's see, business analyst gathering, documenting, and reviewing business requirements from SMEs. Okay, translating business requirements into functional system specifications to be developed by the technical team. We already talked about all these things, right? Testing the solution, training subject matter experts on the new system, and documenting new procedures. Yes, training SMEs means user acceptance testing. At the end of the day, after the testing, okay, when clients started working on the project, so you have to teach, you have to train people how to work on this, how this application works. Okay, you have to act as a user manual or a user guide. Next, project manager. Plan and organize projects, determining scope, deliverables, milestones, schedule, resources. Yes. Cost, duration, quality, scope, everything, resources, people. Okay. Manage project scope management, risk management, and issue and communication management, quality management, and cost management. Interact, collaborate, and negotiate with all project stakeholders and business partners and clients. Yes. PM will discuss with all these people. Next. Execution of project. I will explain you this once we are done with SDLC. Okay. So uh, the next session we'll discuss about software development lifecycle. Once I explain about that, then I will explain you this, because you should know what are the different stages we have. First, like analysis phase, that is requirement gathering phase, then design phase, then development, then testing, like this. Okay, it's pretty simple. I'll explain you, but let's look into SDLC first, then we'll look into this. Okay, meanwhile, examples of cooperation, dynamic duos, strong project manager and weak business analyst. Result. What happens? By looking into the result, you have to understand. Okay, who is weak and who is strong? So strong project manager and weak BA. Result: requirements are rushed because BA is very weak. So many, some may be missed, some requirements may be missed. Rework needed late in the process. That affects on the time. Schedule and budget suffers. That's what. Timing and cost suffers. Look at this picture. The left side is a project manager, the error, and the right side is a BA. See, whatever the project manager is saying, this fellow is not understanding what the project manager is saying. It looks like an error. Whatever the project manager says, this fellow is not understanding. Second point, weak project manager, strong business analyst. What happens? Let's see here, this picture. Project manager is weak. The levels are coming down and up. We don't know what's going on. Project business analyst is completely in a confusion stage. What this project manager is doing. Let's see. Result: too much time developing. Of course, when project manager is weak, then what happens? Complete team will be weak. No motivation, no proper management. Okay, no changes in the no changes in the project. Too much time developing requirements. Project falls behind schedule. Scope creep and often occurs. I mean, again we have to repeat the things. Again we have to come from the beginning. Weak project manager, weak business analyst. What happens? Let's see. It will blast. That's it. Result equals to project failure. Strong project manager, strong business analyst. Let's see the result. Success: great balance between thorough requirements, gathering and moving forward. Look at these pictures. At the left side, project manager who have good communication skills, wherein BA, listening skills, investigation skills and listening skills. Okay, so these are the dynamic duos. Next, so what if one person has to do both jobs? In some projects it happens. Okay, let's see why this happens. Common on small projects, yes. In small projects, there will be only 4 or 5 people. That fellow is a project manager.
What's the difference between the functional user testing and kind of unit level testing?
Pardon, I didn't get you. Can you
The
repeat that?
kind of tests that could be done maybe during a project. What could be, or what's the difference between the test? Something like an FUT testing, which is like a functional user testing, and then a unit level testing, ULT testing.
Yes. See, user acceptance testing is done by business analyst. Okay.
Okay.
So user acceptance testing means once the project is tested completely. I mean, testers who test the project first in a project. Testers will test the project. Correct. BA will not test any project.
Yeah.
So once the testing is done, business analyst will explain this project to client. Like, hey, this is your project. The project is ready. This is your application. Okay, and business analyst will
Okay.
give a demo, give a demonstration on the project. Now if client feel that they are not satisfied, let's assume that client may identify some issue, some mistake or some bug. Okay, or client may not be happy, client may not satisfy, so still we have some time to do some changes here. So BA, what type of testing BA is doing? BA is just checking the application functionally, like login. For example, you have to send an email. So how to send an email, BA will explain it to client. In this process, if anything, if client is not satisfied or if any bug is identified, then client will not accept it. We call it as user acceptance testing, right? So client will not accept
Yeah.
it. Again, we have to rework on it, and then again BA will explain at the end of the day. But basically, we don't find any mistakes. We don't find any bugs at the time of user acceptance testing. Okay,
Okay.
so you have to act like a demo. Okay, suppose you go to a music store, a Bose music system to buy a music. You go to a Bose music store to buy a music system. So there will be a one sales guy, right, who will demonstrate the product. Yes or
Yeah.
no? Who will give a demo on that. So that fellow is nothing but a BA. You can say in a real world case. Okay, in a real world case, you can say a demonstration is given by business analyst. We call it as user acceptance
Okay.
testing, and the remaining testing is done by testers only. And this testing we will discuss in the testing topic. We have separate testing topic. Okay, because we are talking about here, we are talking about project topic, right? I mean, why project need a project manager and a business analyst. So when we
Okay.
discuss about testing, then you will get a clear clarity on that. There we will discuss more and more detail. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we are talking about why does a project need a project manager and a business analyst. Next. So why this happens? Common on small projects, common when the organization is short staffed, less people. Common where there is a lack of understanding of BA role. Yes, in some organizations, one person do both the jobs. Common where the expectation is that the business analyst is just another task a PM performs. Many people, I have seen many people, they say that why we need two people. One person can do both the jobs because one person anyhow interacting with the client. So why this happens means these are the situations. In these cases, it happens. Impact. What will be the impact if one person do both the jobs? Difficult to manage both roles concurrently. Of course, right? Skills traits needed to execute PM and BA tasks are different. Yes. Requirements may be missed. Schedule may be affected. Of course, a person cannot concentrate on both the things at a time. Okay. So schedule may be affected. Further complicated when layered with other unrelated project responsibilities. Negative domino effect on the project budget and quality of project product. Yes, at the end of the day, the negative impression, negative effect will be on the project cost and the quality. Okay, this will be the impact if one person has to do both the jobs. If it is a small company, small projects doesn't matter, but if it is a big project, so we need two people, separate designation, separate people. Helpful tips: heighten awareness regarding conflicting roles. I mean, you have to educate people, make management and team aware of conflicting responsibilities and challenges associated with them. Okay, you have to tell them, you have to educate them what is the differences, what are the similarities and everything. What happens if one person do both the jobs? Seek help in managing the schedule, seek help to gather and document the requirements, try to minimize involvement on other concurrent projects, try to minimize working on different roles at a time. Okay. Okay, this is all about IIBA. It started in 2004, already I told you, right? Then summary. All projects need business analysis and project manager. PM and BA roles intersect and support each other. Skills are similar and different. Yes, skills are different and different, similar and different. Cooperation results in project success. Some people wear two hats. Yes, in some projects, as we discussed here, why this happens, common on small projects. So sometimes, we have to, we have to do both the jobs, but this is not preferable. That really affects, that impact will be, there will be a huge impact. Okay. And it depends on the person to person also. If you are very good, if you have very good experience and if you are a senior, if you can handle, you can handle, but depends on a person to person. Okay. So this is all about why does a project need a project manager and a business analyst. Okay, so in this we will be discussing about project PMO office tomorrow. PMO office. Okay, this we will do it tomorrow. This is a different topic, and then we'll go with kickoff meeting or software development lifecycle. Fine. Do you have any doubts in today's session?
Sorry.
Do you have any doubts in today's session?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay.